In today's video, I will not use any big or confusing word, I promise. I am going to tell you in the simplest way possible what question a business analyst interview really has and how you can answer them even if this is your first interview ever. No difficult theory, just real question and simple answers you can actually use. Let's start. Quick hello, I am Pragati. This is day 5 of our free 40-day series. In day 4, we built your portfolio. Today, we get ready to talk about in an interview. Let's go. Every BA interview, no matter company, mostly ask only 3 kinds of questions. Once you know these 3 types, nothing will surprise you. So let's talk about that. Question about you, like tell me about yourself or why do you want this job? These check if you are good fit for the team. Type number 2. Question about how you think, like how would you handle 2 people who disagree, or tell me about a time something was unclear. So these checks how you solve problems. Type number 3. Question about your work and tools, like what is a BRD or have you used JIRA? These check your basic knowledge of the job. Now let's go through the question I have heard the most in real interviews with simple example answers. You can use these as a starting point and make them your own. Questions about you, tell me about yourself. Answer, keep it short and simple. Say your background in 1 line, then talk about why you like solving problems and understanding people's need. And end why you need this specific job. Okay. Next question, why do you want to be a business analyst? Give one honest personal reason. For example, I enjoy understanding a problem fully before jumping to a solution. And I like being the person who connects business people and technical people. About your thinking. Question like, how do you handle 2 stakeholders who disagree? You have to answer like, say that you would listen to both sides fully first without picking a side too early. Then you would find the shared goal both people actually care about and use that to guide the discussion towards one decision. Next question, tell me about a time a requirement was unclear. Answer, use one simple real or practical example. Explain what was unclear, what question you asked to make it clear, and what happened after. Keep it short. Okay, 3 or 4 sentences is enough. They also ask about your work and tools. Questions like, what is the difference between BRD and FRD? So a BRD or business requirement document explain what the businesses needs and why. An FRD or functional requirement document explain exactly how the system should work to meet that need. Simply put, BRD is the what and why, FRD is the how. Also asked, have you used tools like JIRA or Excel? So be honest, if you have practiced on your own, say so clearly. For example, I have used JIRA to track our practice projects, tickets, and use Excel to organize and summarize data. Confidence is what you do no matter more than pretending to know everything. One simple formula for any tricky question. So if they ask you, tell me about a time when, use this one simple formula. It is called STAR and it is generally this easy. S stands for situation. What was happening? 1 sentence. Okay. T stands for task. What were you responsible for? 1 sentence. A stands for action. What did you actually do? 2 or 3 sentences. R stands for result. What happened in the end? 1 sentence, that is it. 4 simple parts and any story you tell will clear sounds and organize instead of confusing. Small mistake that cost people job. Mistake number 1, giving very long and unclear answer. If your answers goes on for more than a minute without a clear point, the interviewer loses interest. Keep answers short. Mistake number 2, saying I don't know and stopping there. It is fine to not know something, but instead of just stopping, say how you would find the answer. For example, I have not used that tool yet, but I would look into it and ask a teammate. Mistake number 3, not asking any questions back. This makes it look like you are not truly interested. Always come prepared with at least 2 questions of your own. Now let's talk about the simple question you can ask them. At the end, they will almost always ask, do you have any questions for us? Never say no. Here are a simple, safe question you can ask. Just like, what does a typical week look like for a BA in this team? Next question, what tools does the team use day to day? Next question, what would success looks like in this role in the first 6 months? These questions shows that you are already thinking about doing the job well, not just getting the offer. So to recap in simple words, there are only 3 types of questions. Use the STAR formula for stories. Avoid the 3 small mistakes and always ask a question back at the end. That's really it. So in tomorrow's video on day 6, we will cover how to write your first real BRE step by step in plain language. If interviews feel a little less scary now, that video will make the actual work feel just as simple. If this video helped you, please like it and subscribe to my channel. This is a full 40-day series, completely free, completely step by step. Tell me in the comments which question from today's felt the hardest for you. I read every comment. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.